So, Pete, can you give us an update on Devon's wild beavers?
Yeah, the beavers were captured by AFA during February, just to test that they were all really fit and healthy, free of disease and ready to go back into the river. So during March we were able to release them successfully back, which was a fantastic occasion, and they were all very healthy, very well, and have returned back to their wild land in the river.
And can you just clarify how many beavers were caught and how many beavers we think there are on the River Otter?
So there's 5 beavers which were captured, and that's 2 adult pairs and 1 juvenile, and there's a further 4 animals on the river in addition to those 5. So we've got a total of 9 which are back on the River Otter now, and all doing very well, we think.
One thing people have been asking is why they have these prominent ear tags after capture. Why have we done that?
We've done that so that we can identify the beavers from the riverbank, so that we don't have to do anything invasive in terms of capturing them. We can do most of our monitoring work just visually. So they've got ear tags either in their left ear or right ear, and they're coloured tags as well. So each individual can be identified very quickly and easily just using binoculars from the side of the river.
So we've also heard that this re-release is the start of a trial. What does that actually involve? How long is it, and what's involved in the trial?
So this is a 5-year trial which has been sanctioned by Natural England. So we have permission from the government organisation that's responsible for nature conservation and wildlife in this country. And what we're really focusing on is what effects these animals are having on the river, on its wildlife, on the special ecology in that area. But really importantly, it's on people's lives and livelihoods in that area as well. The community seem to love the fact that they've got these animals here. We want to monitor how those views change over time, but also really the effects on people's livelihoods in terms of the farming in that system. Agriculture is such an important land use and industry in East Devon, and we want to monitor the effects that beavers are having on farmers' incomes really within their farming systems.
And because these beavers have, as you say, proved so popular and stirred so much public interest, can people actually go and visit them to see them?
They can. I mean, the Otter as a river has got fantastic public access. I mean, usually it's to both sides of the riverbank, certainly one side from the whole of Ottery St Mary down to Budleigh Salterton, and that's what we're recommending. There's great areas for people to park up, good car parking facilities at all of the major villages and centres, and just to walk down quietly during a late evening on those riverbanks, and you might catch a glimpse of beavers, but you're much more likely to be getting views of perhaps otters, certainly kingfishers flying up too, but just great views of this stunning landscape.
And Devon Wildlife Trust has been asking people for money as well. Why does Devon Wildlife Trust need money?
Well, this is a really intensive trial that we're looking at, and the effects that these animals will have on this landscape do take time and effort to quantify. And we need to look at this in detail. It's going to be have ramifications for releases across the whole of this country. So this is a first for England. We need to be able to demonstrate the pros and the cons of beaver releases, and then other people will be able to learn from that, and with potential other releases elsewhere.
So if people want to contribute, how can they go about doing that?
Best thing to do is to go onto the website for Devon's Wild Beavers, and all of the information about supporting this amazing project is on the website.
Thanks very much, Pete.
Thank you.